Hiki's getting some sunlight. There's her new husband. He's also an Ohiki. Come on down, girl. Come on down. It's okay. Chicken Man, will you be nice to her? I'll just throw some food in there and hope she can get some. Found an egg. A fresh egg. Let them get used to each other because they're going to be by themselves. And then the Silkies will be together. Yeah. You may not be wild about it yet, but in time, you'll be fine. Chicken Man in all his glory. Hello, little chickadees. Good morning. And since quail are so small, I have to take their food and grind it up. And one of them is dead. It's not uncommon. Not something I get upset about. So now we have 3 quail, and that is okay. And let's remove that little guy out of there. Part of farm life. Sorry for those that are a little sensitive to that. But that's the way it goes. They are pretty well known for drowning themselves. So I just put a splash of water in a tiny, tiny bowl. And then I put it in here for them. Now these guys, they have food, they have water, and they're just scared to death. Guys, it's okay. I'll come pick you up later. What's funny is that one right there with the stripe, the one in the front, looks just like my grandson Jasper's favorite bird that's in the chicken coop right now. So cute. All right, no more deaths today, okay? Maybe, you think? Well, I'm in a rabbit house, rabbit quail house. Temporary accommodations, we have a new plan. But this is what happened when the storms came through. So obviously it's not holding heat very well at all. I wanted to show you the video before I feed them because they're more active and you can see their face. There's Lady, she's the mama. Bugsy, going nuts. The quail, who are still not laying any eggs. Thanks, guys. They do have a male in here because he makes a whole lot of noise. Just trying to see if I can find Stumpy. I got one that doesn't have any toes, just a foot. On one foot. But they move so fast that it's hard to tell. And all you're seeing is blurry. Sorry. Yeah. I'm having trouble locating Stumpy. Here's our new little girl. And there's our other new little girl. She's quite shy. She's a shy girl. She's gray. It doesn't really do it any justice. There you go. Hello. Here's one of our new little boys. He's pretty friendly. This guy, he's really super friendly. Yes. Yes, you are. You're super friendly. And this one, he's a monster. I don't remember what Dallas has decided to call him. I think that's what he was called at his old home. I think it's Hagrid, is a Harry Potter thing. I've not watched Harry Potter, so I don't know. But this is Hagrid, I believe. He's cute though. He's a cutie. Hi, little cutie. Hi, little cutie. Yes. You ready for your morning carrot? Huh? You ready for your morning carrot? Okay. I'll stop messing around then. I'll stop messing around. Handsome. Here. 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 Look. Here. It's good. It's good for you. Yes. I know, it's still scary. Here you go. Good boy. Here's your carrot. Cutie Pie's waiting on me, but as soon as I get down there, she's gonna run. She's a scaredy rabbit, scaredy bunny. You don't eat bunnies. She's a scaredy bunny. I stopped feeding her every day because she makes a mess. So I put a cup full in, and then whatever she makes a mess, she has to eat it off the ground. Cutie Pie, are you gonna be social today? Hi, look. I know, you won't take the carrots from me like Snickerdoodle did. There you go. There's your carrots. Okay, she's got all that food right there. Oh, she looks like she might be losing weight, but she did lose a sister. She's a little sad. Here's your carrots. Well, that didn't quite go where I wanted it to. Eat your carrot. She'll eat it when she's darn good and ready, I guess. Rotten bunny. I'm headed into the crazy coop. Gotta turn on the light. Plug in the light for the brooding stall. If I can grab it. Ta-da. You're like Mr. Rogers. Okay, there's that light. Everybody's ready to go out. Look at this. We do have some crazies that have not earned. Oh, we've got a dead bird. We have some crazies that have not earned their place. So I'll try to scan without showing you the dead bird. I'm not sure what happened here, but you know, this happen from time to time. So we had a dead quail and now a dead chicken. All right, everybody, out. 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 I'm trying not to scan over a dead bird. But I'm gonna put some food in there. Some of them are too crazy to be allowed out. That bird looks like one of the new ones, and it was probably, you know, attacked by one of the older ones. It's part of the hierarchy. It does happen. That is why you don't sense too much emotion in my voice. So I'll take care of that, and then I'll show you the other birds. I'm in the brooding stall. I went ahead and took care of everybody first, because they're a little more crazy. So you'll see the tan ones. Those are red rangers. These are meat birds. the one in the center, the black one, blackish brown, that's a bluebell, so that's a blue A-layer. And that is one of the birds that of the group we just let out, but that one was too small, so I didn't let him out. It's a good thing, because, you know, I found the other bird dead, and it appeared to be one of the ones that I let out. And like I said, it happens. It's part of the hierarchy. Not much I can do about it. Maybe better integration. We're thinking about cutting a hole in this and putting some hardware cloth so they can actually see each other. It's the only way they can see each other now is if they jump up on the roost and they stick their heads up. It's still really hard for everybody to see each other. So better integration techniques in the future. Everybody is still in here. I'm just trying to get my fingers in here to see if I can do this. You can see the one with the crazy feathers in the front. That's Jasper's bird. That's the one he picked to keep forever. So Nana is a Nana of her word. The only problem we might have is if it's a rooster, and then we'll have to deal with that then. But it looks like it has a nice yellow comb, so I'm hoping it stays that way. I can only hope. This Rudd, she is older than everybody else, and she could technically go out there with everybody, but you know, she doesn't want to, so I'll keep her in here with her peeps. So there are 9 of them. Trying to keep an eye on if there are any roosters in the bunch. We do want 1 rooster of the Rudds, so that way we can breed meat birds. But I don't see any red combs yet, so I'll just keep an eye on it. That's really all I can do. I might open this window just a little more today. It's supposed to be nice, get some ventilation. That'd be great. I'm getting ready to let the ducks out, but because it's such a short event, I figured I'd walk through the garden for a second. I need to add a little fertilizer. Those are my peas. And some weeds. I'll go through here and pull the weeds today. You'll see that the onions are already popping up. So I'm pretty happy about that. I'll just glance and see if there's anything else popping up yet. These are, I call them mini greenhouses, but they're not necessarily just for greenhouse. They are also to protect the plant. So you'll see it's radish. I do have radish plants for sale if anybody's interested. So I just spot check a few. You can see the condensation. So that's what those are for. We've got onions around the entire perimeter. So that's a red onion. We have several things planted. So, okay, onions everywhere. And I spaced them 2 of my feet apart. So 1, 2, and that would be the next row. And then 1, 2, and then that would be the next row. And again, 1, 2, and that would be the next row. So, I figure, no, we don't, look at that. I got a strawberry clear out here. I'll have to move that guy. Strawberries are doing great, by the way. Look, they've already got strawberries on them. So I'm gonna have to put some netting. I need to add some soil there for rhubarb. Got some blackberry cuttings. And I'll come in here and go ahead and pull some weeds. It's gonna be very hard for me to tell what's plant and what's weed at this point. That's why I like planting the actual plant. But, you know, you're not supposed to do that with some of them. I opted to go with the suggestion on the seed packet, and I'm kind of regretting that decision. So I'll just go through here and pull everything that I know is a weed and then keep my eye out for actual plants. I got to keep in mind, they've not been in, I mean, maybe a week. We've got mint, sage, and mint. They're perennials, so they're already back and doing good. Again, strawberries. The strawberries over here are doing amazing. I think I'm stepping on one. All right, and I have to clean this out. This is probably just delicious. Look at that. And it's not as bad as I thought, but I need it to be completely empty. So I don't know, I may have to turn it on its side, I'm guessing. Yeah. I think maybe I will just tip it this end down and let it drain into the garden. You're going to see a tree stump momentarily. Okay. Well, this is a lot longer. They're going to be mad in there because I took their light away. Yeah, we hear you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And the feathers fly. And I will come and check for eggs. I see 2. You have to be careful when you're walking in the duck house because you never know when they're going to lay them. They've been laying them back in this corner, and then all of a sudden they stop laying them back in the corner. So I check the places. They used to lay them right here, so I just check the regular places and hope I don't step on one. Usually when I come and clean out the duck house, I find plenty. Well, I find at least one, and because I don't know how long it's been in there, I have to not eat it. That's kind of a bummer. All right, I'm gonna get the goats done and settled, and I may take a video of them too. I don't know. It's exhausting. Hi, Houdini. Nobody likes you. I got the goats taken care of and trialing Freckleface out with everybody. And it does look like he might have the urge to mount already. Not quite happy about that, but I do have a new apron to use. Listen. Yes, I know. Yep. They're fertile at 8 weeks, so that's not going to last very long. I'm supposed to watch as he mounts to see if things are coming out, but I don't think that, no. I don't think that Freckleface is going to be able to stay in here. Not right now. It's Freckleface with his daddy. So, I will go ahead and put Freckleface. Hey, stop! Freckleface and Emmylou out in the pen. And figure out what I'll do with Holly later. The bees are out doing their thing. We pick up a new hive this weekend. That one there didn't do well over the winter, so it's been cleaned up and ready for a new overwintered nuke. That one right there has an extra box because there's a honey super on it. And we'll be looking forward to taking that honey soon. in that hive. It's just, they're just doing great. I couldn't be more proud of Dallas for doing this. We're gonna plant some wildflowers back here, but as you can see, well, you might not be able to see, those are my blueberry plants, and they are budding. So we have to get some type of netting to keep the birds from eating my blueberries and whatever else is eating them. And I just noticed, this is super exciting to me, the apple tree has some real blooms on it. That's exciting. And the neighbors, they cut down a lot of theirs, but they have 2 left. There's one there and one behind there. So, man, we're hoping for some apples. That would be great. That would be amazing.